Seeing all these fireflies flying around, I'm getting the urge to sing that Owl City song. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. And speaking of sleep, Scooty's trying his best to stay awake. I mean, he's been stretching like this since the beginning of the game. I guess he still hasn't... I guess he's still half asleep, huh, isn't he? Hello, Paisanos! This is SternGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. So in the last part, we met the Digger Tree and the Koroks. Basically, the evolved form of the Kokiri children from Ocarina of Time. So we might... And, apparently they've got a ceremony, but one of their fellow Koroks, Makar, has lost himself in the Forbidden Woods. And we've got the tool necessary to get there. I love using this thing. I remember having so much fun with this. But for this part, we're going to take a lengthy detour all the way back to Windfall Island once we grab that certain firefly right there. You might wonder why that's for. Well, for those of you who play this game, you obviously know what I'm going to do with it, so... So anyway, we might as well free up a space in one of our empty bottles. Free up this fairy. Fly away, little fairy, be free to frolic in the wilderness. As I imprison yet another denizen of the forest. Just need to creep up on it. Okay, so yeah, look at that. Alright, got one. You caught a Forest Firefly in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mystical creature. I remember when I was a kid, sometimes I would catch fireflies in a little cage, but after a while they would just kind of, their lights would just kind of go out. So I freed them and then they would light up again. I guess that's an indicator of their mood. When they're happy, they glow, but when they're sad and imprisoned, they don't. But enough about me. Let's get on with the journey. Or this is mostly more of a side quest, so... And there's a handful of islands that we can go back to and have the merman fill in our sea charts. So anyway, let's get back to the King of Red Lions and set sail. And we might as well just take the shortcut all the way back here. Okay, so we're gonna need some bait to fill in our sea charts, so might as well get all 3 slots filled with all-purpose kibble and see if we can't find the merman who resides around here. Because this one is still... Because this quadrant's still blank. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be returning to Windfall Island in this part. There's a couple things that we can do there now. We're going to learn a new song now that we have the Wind Waker. And there's a couple of shops that I missed for future reference. And I guess while we're there, we might as well take another stab at Zee Fleet to hopefully break the record score of 20 and gain ourselves another treasure chart. And I guess on our way back, we might as well drop by Dragon Roost and keep our fingers crossed that we can actually break 25 letters even in that letter minigame. Trust me, there's something in it for you if you pull it off. Okay, so as you can tell, there's going to be a lot of filler, so I'm going to try to even this to just devote the majority of this part to just time skips and probably just explain what the merman tell you in a nutshell. At least most of them. Probably won't. Alright, so just See a little bit to this one. Okay, so where'd he go? Alright, there he is. Alright, toss a little kibble in the water. And he eats it all up. Oi, smell fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. Right. Forest Haven. So what kind of juicy gossip do you have for us? Just a wee bit north of this island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth with a monstrous pack on his chest. On his back. Now what could he be doing on that lonely little isle? I tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. And so am I. So we can't just make a beeline. Well, the King of Red Lions is kind of picky of where we go at certain points in the game, so he'll say it's too soon to travel in this direction, we must turn back, blah blah blah, so we've just gotta retread our steps all the way back to Windfall, first to Dragon Roost, first north to Dragon Roost, and then westward to Windfall. Okay, and I'll be filling in the blanks on this map as we go. But I'll probably just save all the banter the mermen have to offer and just explain everything in a nutshell when we get to Windfall, so. Okay, let's equip the Wind Waker. Right, and we are facing northward. Okay, so yeah, you might think that this all just needlessly convoluted for just a simple firefly. But trust me, it's gonna come into effect and be really handy for us. And with that, we're off. Alright. Oi, Smellfry! Yeah, I've heard. Did you want some chart and information about this island? Start by opening up your sea chart. Bomb Island. You want to come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. He'll give you shivers, Fry. And that's all the info I got to offer. Okay, so that was short and sweet. Okay, here's the next one. Alright, eat 'em up. Okay, so it's the same thing, blah blah blah. Okay, this island will come into play later. Eastern Triangle Island. Tell me, Small Fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Sure have. Cause from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think that you finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you've got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? You ever try an empty bottle? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. Been there, done that. Okay, next. Oh, this is a cute little homage. As the sun's coming up, you can actually hear the sun song from Ocarina of Time. Or the music that you hear when the sun rises from that same game, so. So anyway. Alright, sailing past the magma-filled volcano. So obviously it's going to make a Hawaii type of island one of these days. We feed another merman. Alright. Seriously, how can he pinpoint something that small on a map? Alright, Fire Mountain. This will be another place for us to visit soon.
You see that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well they say there's a great treasure hidden inside that thing. The thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting off the top.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fly.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep that. So 1 island north, 1, 2, 3, 4 islands west. Okay, so that's another quadrant that's gonna come into play. And with that, sail bits to Dragon Roost. Okay, here we stop. Now we point the wind westward. Westward ho! Starting now. Okay, here we go. Back to Windfall. Okay, so we've filled out the treasure, the sea charts all the way from here. And now it's just 1 island standing between us and Windfall. What's Beetle doing out here? Whatever. We're approaching the island between Dragon Roost and Windfall. So might as well grab another group of bait. Alright. Group of 1. Perfect. The spirit of Ariel's with us as long as there's seagulls. Alright, enjoy these morsels. Oh, can't believe it. He got them at that distance. Okay. Last one. You wanna... I honestly thought these were all the same mermen. Honestly, just... Okay, paw print aisle. As a kid, I always thought that they were all the same. I mean, they all look alike. Not trying to sound racist, but... Sorry.
Do you know what a choo-choo is, small fry?
You mean like the mice from the last game I played? More specifically, the Joy Carry games from Billy Hatcher?
No, I'm not talking about the sound you make when you kiss someone. I'm talking about choo-choos. They're these slimy monster-like puddles of goo that turn to blobs of jelly, stand up, and start jumping at you like crazy when you come near them. Well, in any case, there's lots of them on that island over there, so if you see any, I'd avoid them. They can get nasty. Now that I think about it, every once in a while, I see the potion brewer who lives on Windfall Island come here. Now, why would he do that, Fly?
It's a mystery. We're probably gonna find out. Once we reach Windfall Island, straight ahead. Ooh, what just happened? What? What on earth just happened? That was weird. Well, whatever. We're finally back here. On Windfall. A small but mostly populated island on the Great Sea. This is basically the Great Sea's version of Kakariko Village, so can't go wrong with that. Alright, we dock. And... Am I giving me a hand here? Ah, fine, I'll help myself up. Alright. So here we are. Oh. Sorry about that. It was just a disturbance. Anyway, so let us begin our quest back on Windfall by not you again. Oh, shut up. So yeah, with the Wind Waker, we can actually talk with Disco Guy dancing by the grave there to learn a new song. But first, let's go back to Lenzo's and give him our little bottled Forest Firefly. Okay, so there is a long, lengthy side quest that involves the Picto Box, but it requires pictographs in color. This one only takes black and white pictographs. I suppose a regular pictograph aficionado like Lenzo himself wouldn't mind, but we want something that's a little bit more upgraded. Alright, so let us enter. Alright, so the first thing that we had, so you remember a few parts back when we were his so-called assistants? We took pictures for him? Well, that's only the first step in this little side quest to upgrade the Picto Box.
My assistant Scooty, allow me a brief query. Do you perchance know about pictographs with color? I have researched this concept for many years, and at long last I understand it. A stronger light is needed to imbue color in the pictograph. No normal light will do. In fact, normal light must be overcome. Color pictography requires a light of the very brightest intensity. Now I have heard tales of a mystical creature in a place called the Forest Haven. It is said to be the tiniest of creatures, one that unleashes an otherworldly light. As an aid to me and my research, could you possibly use an empty bottle to capture one of these creatures of legend?
All taken care of. Here you go. One Forest Firefly, as you wanted.
Is that? Why, I feared the secret light had been extinguished forever! Is that truly one of the long-fabled Forest Fireflies? Oh, glory! My fine assistant Scooty, for ages it has been said that the Forest Fireflies possess a mystical power. For your efforts, I shall place this one inside your box. Come on now, hand me your Picto Box, if only for a moment.
And with that... Oh, I guess I'm predicting the future.
And with that...
You got the Deluxe Picto Box! It has been imbued with a mystical light, so now it can take color for pictographs. It's pictographs, not photographs. Okay. But anyway, it's got a flash imbued, a flasher on top of it, so now, yeah. Okay, so yeah. This baby is priceless, okay? Nobody wants black and white pictures, they want it in color.
Oh ho! Now those pictographs of yours that have forever lacked the scintillating palette of life should henceforth show the world as it was meant to be, in living color.
Get out the dictionary, why don't you? Just so we can understand what all these words mean.
Now. That was quite an easy thing to do after all. Ah well, such is life. Now go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me. For all the years I spent unable to do so. Go to it, Scooty!
Yes, sir. Ooh, and right here, these are also gonna be coming into play for a little side quest. But we are going to need to do a bit of traveling around for a trade side quest. But I guess since we're here, might as well check in on Zunari and see what he has to offer. It seems he has a flower to offer us. But first things first, we'll talk with Tott right by the gravestone. Disco Guy. This is his nickname. I'm gonna call him Disco Guy. Look at it, how he dances. Look at the way he's dressed. Pure disco. In an era where disco would honestly never exist. But whatever. Zelda has nothing to do with reality. It's a fantasy game through and through. Okay. That magical dance that changes day into night and night into day. If I could only recall the rhythm. Oh, the rhythm! Then I could dance it perfectly. Maybe this'll help. Okay, so you can't really use your C-tick here. It just gives you... cha? Cha? That's it! That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall! Ooh, I can feel it! I can feel it, guy! Yeah! Alright, dance, Todd! Alright! Yeah! Right, left! Down! Get down, Todd! Okay, so yeah. Alright, right, left, down. Right, left, down! You learned the Song of Passing! Song of Passing on or Passing Wind? Sorry. That's it! That's it! And it's perfect! I'm perfect! Now bring on the knights! Yeah! Sorry, pal, but, you got the thing down, but you're missing a magical conductor's baton that this guy has. Hey! What's the matter? Nothing happened! Nothing at all! Why? Sorry, pal. Guess you're gonna be... Yeah, you got the moves down, but... That's the mystical Wind Waker. Why? Why does my dancing do nothing to the skies? Why am I cursed so? Just where am I lacking, guy? What is wrong with me? I must know! Nothing, except you don't have this thing with it. This thing with you. Okay, so... we've got, let's try and find a jar or something so we can grab a single green ruby to... Not now, kids. Can't you see I'm busy? Let's see, is there a jar? Oh, wait. Or I could probably get some from these flowers down here. Aha! Okay, well, close enough. Time to return to Zee Fleet and break the high score. Hopefully we can this time. I am still having PTSD of splooshing and kabooming. Okay, so gotta take another round at this obviously rigged minigame. Nah, it's not rigged. It's just hard to predict where all of the squid groups are. Welcome to the fleet. Welcome back, sailor. Welcome to another round of French stereotyping. Or is it half Russian or half European? I do not know. I'm just a caricature of a crazy guy placing pieces of wood with cutouts on his face. Okay. None of the corners. Alright. Wait, what? Alright. Okay, last group, where could you be? Not there. Right there. They're either all in one cluster or just... Yeah, certain times they're all in one cluster, so you once you find one, you pretty much got them all. And at other times, they're pretty much spread out all over the place. Ah! Ah, not another one. Ah! Come so close yet so far. Same for the mail sorting minigame. It's probably gonna take me a lot of tries. Once again, I'm probably gonna waste all my rupees on this. I'll luck out eventually. I know I did plenty of times when I was a kid, it just took me a while. Oop! Good lord. Oh! Seriously? Just 2 more cannonballs, I would have made that one. Well, I wouldn't have broken the score. Come on, jeez. Come so close yet so far. Damn. Of course. Hope you're enjoying your fortune, Salvatore. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh! Oh, I kind of... Oh, shoot! Okay, so... Crap. Could have broken the...
Please accept all our combined allowances. Take these 50 rupees as your reward. Hooray for money!
Okay, so we got a little bit of a refund, but still, I need to break our score. Shoot. Crap. Okay, keep trying. Ugh. Always seems so obvious, the pattern that they choose, but... Shoot. Come on. Please let this be my lucky break. Man, just one time. One time can it break the record. Ah. Thought for once maybe shooting at the ship parts might make him come out, but no. Not giving up. Want that sea chart. What does it matter? Shoot! Ah! I hate this minigame now. I thought it was fun at first, but man, this really sucks your wallet dry. Okay, I've got only 2 more tries after this. Okay, you know what? In order for me to avoid going blood dry, I'm just gonna... This'll be the last one. I at least want some money in my wallet. Deja vu. I'm out. Again. Okay. Another freaking waste of time. Whatever. Well, I guess while we're here, I think we have enough money to buy at least 1 flower.
No, no, no! If you wish to speak to me, please! I must insist that you do so at my reception counter! Rules are rules!
Actually, scratch that. I think we're gonna come back here later. Okay, so yeah, let's just get this part just kind of more devoted to things that we haven't seen on the island before. And then we'll probably come back later for another side quest. What's in here we haven't seen before? This old kook.
Hello, hello, and hello! You are standing in the one and only Chu Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard, our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chu Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered? Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chu Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for your body and mind? Ask yourself! The words Chu Jelly roar out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir, do you have an empty bottle?
I do. But I'm not sure if I have the currency for that, because I spent all my money on, or most of it, not all my money, but on a stupid, ludicrous minigame for a freaking treasure chart that I'm still trying to get. But even if we did, we've got a blue potion, so let's see. I remember if we showed him this, I think we need to set amounts for this, but we show him Green Chu Jelly.
Is that... Could it possibly be? Did you by chance bring me Chu Jelly? Oh. Ah. This is an extreme rare color of Chu Jelly. Perhaps it indicates a new breed? What a fascinating fascinating jelly development. I've never seen one of this peculiar hue on Pawprint Isle. A small atoll famous for its robust chew population. But I digress, and the game is afoot. For when it comes to making potions, I am a true artist. I have been shown something rare. Inspiration bubbles up from within me. Whoa! For a second there, I thought we were all square. But now it seems quite clear that you don't have enough. I'm sorry, but could you bring these to me in groups of, say about 15? You see, I can't make any potion without a specific minimum amount of Chu Jelly, and I can't accept any until you've got enough for me. Sorry, really, I am.
Alas, we don't have enough spoils from Green Chus in order for him to make a new potion. Okay, so we enter this house with the ornate doors. End up inside here, the House of the Wealthy. And here we have on the bottom here a bunch of priceless jars. Let's break some.
You little weasel!
Uh-oh. First time we're busted.
Well, thank you so much for coming into my home and breaking my high-priced vases. If you break any more, I assure you that I shall not let it go lightly. No, sir, not at all. I shall require compensation.
Well, since you put it that way, I'll smash one. There's another. Okay, so I know I'm gonna regret this, but
Wait just one moment. Do you think you can just break someone's vases and leave without paying for them? I must chortle at your naivety. Oh. Those happen to be extremely high-class bone china vases that run a minimum of 10 rupees each. Most assuredly, I shall now accept compensation for them.
I love how Scooty just bows in appreciation for this.
Let me see now. That comes to a total of 70 rupees. I shall accept your payment. When you break someone else's vases, it's only natural that you compensate them for the loss. You, my boy, are in the wrong because of your destructive tomfoolery. And now because of you, I'm going to be even richer. And I was quite rich before. The world is a cruel place, isn't it? What's this nonsense? Why, this is ridiculous! You don't have enough money! Be on your way!
Okay, so yeah. First time we got punished for... Okay, well, no big loss. We can find some more treasure hidden about the island elsewhere. It just kicked him out. Just kicked him out the door. And now we're gonna probably pay him a visit on the top floor. Right after we break these vases right here. Come on! Okay, come on. Up! Okay, so... Screw Zee Fleet. We'll have to come back later again. I guess maybe, maybe an off-screen, turn of events on Dragon Roost will give me more will earn me a bit more compensation, but this part is really stretching out, so I think we'll pay a visit to upstairs in the House of Wealth. Don't worry, he won't, I don't think he'll he'll mind us visiting him in person from up here. He probably forgot the whole incident ever occurred. He's too busy thinking about his daughter.
I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many times to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. But oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend a hand to help me rescue my precious daughter? You are a brave boy to take on this task. I assure you, if you do rescue her, I will pay you. As much money as it takes. I'd give my entire fortune for her safety.
Ooh, would you now? Ooh. Your entire fortune, you say? Scooty would be living in style, living at the Ritz on Windfall. With a grand seaside view. Loving it already. Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry about that, my battery is running low. I think that's a sign that we should probably wrap this up real quick. Okay, so, just talk with Mila's father again.
Well, what do you think of the chances for my daughter's rescue? They say the place is called the Forsaken Fortress. Go now! My daughter Mila waits for a hero. What is it? You look like you want something. Don't tell me you need some funds to get you started?
Yes I do.
You do want money? Oh, is that a fact? Money, huh? In that case... I must first test your resolve.
Oh. Oh, what is he doing?
As you can see, I placed red rupees in 3 of my vases downstairs. So, which vases are they in?
This is a test. Oh boy. This is an absolute test. Honestly, this is something I didn't expect from him as a kid, but yeah, this is kind of a test. But right down here, we have a chest containing a red rupee, so I guess we don't need that. So I guess he's just testing us. Okay, so we want to make sure that we don't... Nah, we... So, let's see. Aha, there's one. But this is all a test, because he's going to make us pay him back, I guess. Aha! Wait just one moment. Okay, so yeah, there's a catch. So we got the money, but... Yep, so... Yeah, so he was just leading us on the whole time, so... 60 rupees. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so... Okay, so yeah, Structure Tomfoolery. Cruel place, isn't it? Don't just stand around like you've got... Don't stand around looking like you've been swindled. Be on your way. Okay, so we just basically got heckled back there, but whatever. Now there is one place that we can go visit. I know this part is kind of a bit more fillery bits. Okay, so this shop is going to be significant in a little while after we clear the next dungeon. Well, after a little bit more sailing. Okay, so this grump right here, we got bombs. Okay, so you want it? It's yours, my boy, as long as you have enough rupees. This be the bomb shop. Go on and use the control stick to look around. 10 bombs, 10,000 rupees. Come on now, here's a kid like you going to pay for them? These? You're dreaming. Look, can't you read? Do these look like something you can afford? Huh? Listen to me, boy. You're out of your mind. You can't pay for these, so scram. I didn't call for you, boy. Now go on, beat it. Yeah. Well, that's the way you're gonna be? I guess I'll just have to get even with you. I'm a bit short on funds myself, so... Honestly, as a kid, I never thought to actually ask Mila's father for compensation for money at first hand, and that jar trick was obviously just a plan to heckle me out of my hard-earned cash. Okay, since I spent so much time on Zee Fleet with just that much of a... Man, if I could have gotten it with just one less shot. I don't care, just... Okay, so... I just robbed this guy for having the nerve to try to bleed us dry. We don't have that type of money. Honestly, we never will. Aha! Even a red rupee! Ha! Joke's on you. How'd you sneak in here, you little rat? Shoo! Beat it! Scram, vermin! That type of attitude of yours is gonna get you into big trouble one of these days. Okay, so we've spent enough time here on Windfall. There's still a lot more to do, but one step at a time, okay? So let's just go back to Dragon Roost and sail southward to back to Forest Haven. So we got what we needed. The Deluxe Picto Box is basically the main reason we came here in the first place. So there is another lengthy side quest that involves this baby, so I'll explain that after our long trip back. I'll probably save the mail sorting minigame for some other time. Okay, so we're back in Forest Haven after a long sail. You might be wondering what the heck was that all about with me going all the way back to Windfall. Well, we got another song and the Deluxe Picto Box, which, check it out, can take color pictographs. Alright, modernizing, baby. Okay, so I'll just take a picture of this gruesome Audrey 2 plants and as an example. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a lowdown on the Nintendo gallery. Okay, so actually, let's try this instead. Okay, well, there's no seagulls around, so gonna have to try a different approach. Okay, so back inside here. Need to find our way back to the Nintendo gallery, which was the giant vaults back outside. We need to find a way to open it. But first, let's take another picture of the Deku tree. Alright, so 2 pictographs saved, and we might as well take one last one to fill us out. Okay, so we want to make sure that get back. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, can't record any more pictographs. Press R to switch modes and erase any pictographs you don't want to keep. We want to give them to somebody special. Actually, probably might leave that out. Okay, so we've done plenty in this part. We went to we got a Firefly, went to Windfall, got the Deluxe Picto Box, learned the Song of Passing, sailed all the way back. So yeah, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. So in the next part, we are going to enter the Forbidden Woods, but not without a quick visit to the Nintendo gallery. You might be thinking that maybe I could save it for after the dungeon, but there's something we want to grab pictures of each of the Koroks while they're here. And no, I'm not going to painstakingly bore you guys by just going through all of that, by painstakingly taking pictographs of each and every one of them. Well, you'll see. Okay, I've done enough rambling. Let's end this. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or a like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. Alright, so color photography. If only there was more memory space on the pictography box, it could take a lot more... Scooty could take a lot more nature shots within here. Be a natural photographist.